I would beat the person opposite me at a round of golf.
Yeah.
You can't play golf.
Miles off it, bro. Miles off it.
Can you show your swing?
Yeah, I know he's getting up. He's getting up.
Is that right?
Hi, I'm Conor Coady, and this is Agree to Disagree, and today I'm joined by Raheem Sterling, Kyle Walker. Harry Kane is the best trainer in the England squad.
He's up there. I'm talking as a forward for me. Yeah.
I think there's a lot of good trainers in here. So for me to single him out, I'd probably say no. I agree. Everyone trains hard. Obviously, he's a good player, but I wouldn't say he's the best.
Oh, I love that answer.
Yeah, I wouldn't say, yeah. Is it agree again?
Yeah,
Here we
because
go.
I get what he means. But I just mean, like, as I said, from a forward perspective, just details that he does in his game, I like to see. But what you've said there, I think everybody comes in.
Yeah.
And
His finishing and training is next level, isn't it? Like he's finishing when he's in front of goal.
he's top.
Do you know what I mean?
As you said, everyone comes in, we're all preparing the right way. I just like seeing little things he does. That's what I should
But
say.
his finishing's good. His finishing's meant to be good. It's
No,
like, oh,
but
you're
you know-
defending we're good.
No,
Well, of course he was. I'm
No,
a
but you
defender.
know when, like, with him, what I mean is in terms of, no matter, he could score 5 goals.
Yeah.
You know when someone scores 5 goals, you get some strikers, don't you, then might try and dink the next one.
No,
he
he's-
never does that. He slaps in the
Yeah,
goal no
he's-
matter what.
he's
He's
straight.
focused in it every
Yeah,
time he gets
yeah.
a chance in front of goal.
I think that's how he's been,
Yeah.
especially since I've known him, since
Yeah.
we're like 15.
What about of the three of you, who's the best trainer?
Raz.
What?
Yeah, I'd say. Here, you're on fire. I'm not saying at any other place you wasn't on fire, but
So we're
here.
trying to say, wait, what would you say that again?
No, here, you're red hot.
You do train well there.
Thank you, bro.
No worries, bro.
Nice
Yeah, I
actually hear
think
that from
here you're red hot, like you're sharp. Yeah, no worries, mate.
Nice. I enjoy
Well,
it.
I'd say you're top trainer. I like you train.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're a bit like Harry.
Him saying
What does that
finishing.
No, but it's just like,
By the
it's
book.
proper, yeah, by the book, everything's done properly. There's no corners cut.
No, true.
Oh, cheers, chaps, yeah. No, good answer, I like that.
I'm not great then. Move on.
No,
Big debate this. Steven Gerrard is the best England midfielder of all time. Oh, don't mind it.
Not strongly disagreeing, I'm disagreeing.
Okay.
But I could quite easily go to agree as well.
I've got two.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
I've got 2 of them, and I can't like go against one of them. Still,
You've got to.
I can't.
No, but you've got to. You've got to. It's the show.
So what does this middle?
You know what? I feel
Nothing.
bad even disagreeing with that because he's a much better player than I've ever been. So for me to disagree with that,
I know, but
it's
don't
like you
feel.
get-
But don't feel. We're not about midfielders. Don't. You go to wherever you think.
I agree. I agree because there's 2 of them that I think that they're the best. That have played
Who's
for
the
England. Him and Paul Scholes.
Lampard.
This
We've
is
had
my
this debate all the time. Man.
So you think him and Paul Scholes?
Yeah, true.
Interesting.
I think there's 3 of them. I think Lampard's in there as well.
Yeah.
Oh
I think
yeah,
there's Lampard.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying
but yeah.
you don't think that he is, but I think for them two,
So are you disagreeing?
I'm staying here.
No, you can't stay there.
I can't.
You have
That's the
to
truth,
go
right.
one way.
He's the best all-time ever England midfielder. I have to disagree.
Okay.
I have to
There we
disagree.
go, we've got an answer.
There's not a standout for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree that there's 3 of them.
Do you want to move it that way then?
No, I agree.
You agree this?
That there's 3 of them.
Oh, so you agree with
but
me?
that's
Freedom,
not
that's
the
it.
question.
Okay.
We're not agreeing if there's 3 best. We're saying Steven Gerrard's the
So
best.
I could just stay here then.
No, you've got to
where
pick a
Budweiser
decision.
is.
So you either agree he's the best midfielder ever.
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
But you can't just say the best midfielder ever, not
Okay.
one of the best 3 midfielders ever.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
disagree, yeah?
Yeah, because you said there's Lamb,
There's 3.
Scholes,
Yeah.
Okay.
Where would you have gone?
We got there.
Agree.
Frank Lampard. Hello, man.
Like Gaffer.
Phil Foden is the most technically gifted player in the England squad.
What's technically I had this debate with.
I like this.
What's technically gifted?
Technically gifted. He's naturally gifted, isn't he?
Okay,
naturally gifted.
Right,
Naturally, you say naturally
Yeah.
gifted.
Who else is up there with him?
Naturally.
Who else is up there as a technically gifted?
Bro, Mason Mount technically looks good.
Yeah.
But do I think that he's...
So is he more technically gifted than Phil?
No, I think...
So there you go, so you strongly agree?
Yeah.
I think, bro, this is what I'm trying to say. This is the word technical. When they say technical, I believe Mace has different things that Phil can't do.
No,
like
yeah.
if I'm talking about like, I don't know how to say it on this spot, but if you're saying born naturally gifted, Phil, but there's certain things like, I don't know.
Like a dead ball situation, I would prefer Mace to be on the ball than Phil.
Than Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that word.
I think Decker's is technically
gifted, yeah. I agree.
H, yeah.
So you agree then? You don't strongly agree because we just named Mace,
No, but
Deck,
it's you.
H.
I said it. I needed.
No, but I
find a
think he's better
definition.
than them. I think he is the stronger. Yeah.
But I'm going technical. Like you're saying, there's different technical things like dribbling. That's like dribbling. But then ball striking, there will be different players that's technically better than Phil.
Yeah.
Not saying he's not good at it, but do you know what I mean? So that's where we have to say. If we're saying naturally, I would go with that.
You go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's the best technically on the table?
Connor.
Oh, the Diag. Diag's got a good Diag.
Yeah, well, just a diag, lads.
Ed Tennis.
I'm telling you now.
Ed Tennis.
Listen, I'm telling you now. You didn't see him when he was in the midfield.
Good.
What?
Hold on a minute.
When you were in the midfield back in the day, bro, you were running the gap. He was running.
No
the
way.
gap, I swear.
And we're talking like he's played with some of the best players in the world, by the way, and he's mentioning me in the under-18s.
Wow.
No.
So the next Steven Gerrard. That was just on YouTube. The next Steven.
On YouTube?
So that wasn't your title.
I have no idea.
She did. When you've searched it.
You know what?
No idea. No. What are you saying?
No, Raz. I've got no left foot.
I would beat the person opposite me at a round of golf.
Yeah.
Can't make golf.
Miles off
Can
it.
you show your swing?
Honestly, I can't. It's the hardest thing to hit. I can't do it.
Give us a little. Right.
Give us a swing.
No, just one
Go on,
swing.
just show us a second.
Just here. Oh, he's getting up. He's getting up.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, nice.
There we go. Nice.
I'd actually really like to play. I'd like to try
Will you
it.
not take lessons now?
I'm gonna try. I have to because it's where I am now.
What about when you go like range?
I'm in Surrey now, innit? So there's like loads of like goal courses around.
Oh, you're in Surrey.
No,
Sorry.
But no, I need to try. I like it though.
Who's the best in the squad?
H.
Well, I don't know, but either H is Harry or...
Is Big H?
Yeah, Big H is good.
Is he?
Yeah.
What about the worst? Is there anyone you've played with where it's been bad?
Trips. Oh, he was horrific.
Shocking.
He was horrific. He bought all new clubs and everything. Yeah. Even got him to buy clubs. And he was terrible. He was saying, I'm going to send them back.
So it was the clubs he wasn't in?
No, he's going to use them and then go and give them the receipt back. I'm done with these.
Good one. Ben Chilwell has the best haircut in the England squad.
Disagree, yeah.
They just picked a name at random.
Who has got the best haircut then?
What are you thinking?
It's definitely not me. I don't know. I think it depends. I think Jack's got a good haircut, but I think that's more. I don't know. I don't think it's a good haircut, but I think it's a Jack haircut where all the kids liking it. You know,
You're doing him a favour there.
Phil thought he was Gascoigne.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't say it's a good haircut, but it's a statement one.
Calvin.
Good head of hair.
Good at affair. Who's actually got a trim that you
John?
actually like?
Stonesy is strong.
Yeah. I like just a simple haircut. You know me, I've played with it since I was a kid, like, do you know what I mean? Just normal, but I like a simple haircut. All the fancy ones I'm not massively into.
Can I ask you a question though?
Of course you can.
Have you ever had another trim other than that?
No.
Never.
You're just the same?
Always.
Yeah.
It's never changed. Ever. Since
No,
I was...
it looks well. It's working.
No, isn't it?
Yeah, strong hairline.
Yeah.
Keep the hairline. The hairline's all right. Go from there. I have a better dress sense than the person opposite me. Oh, I love it.
I think he dressed very well.
Yeah.
I always say to him, I think he dresses up from the night before.
Yeah.
He's eyeing his clothes. I've never seen someone so presentable like this man.
What sort of gear do you wear and what sort of gear does he wear? Are you similar?
No, I think I'm a bit random. I mean, I try to put little things together, but
Yeah.
he's very well dressed, very well kept. But I reckon if I'm saying we're going to like where an Oscar or something, me and you're going, I reckon I'm
An Oscar?
I've got you.
That's the circles these two are living in.
Oh my
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute.
Bro,
What is going on?
I mean, if we're going to like a red carpet event, then
Yeah.
and we're both trying to go for the award, I reckon I've got him. I reckon he'll go safe.
I can imagine he goes branded.
No.
Big brands.
No.
Branded. Expensive brands.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean?
No, but it's not in your face. Like, I would never wear, I don't know, a top that Jack Grealish would wear. Would never wear it.
No.
He would never wear it.
Yeah,
I'm 32. Do you know what I mean?
What's the top that Jack Grealish should
A
wear?
loud top. It could be pink, light blue, with designers everywhere. That's Jack. I would wear a nice hoodie
Yeah.
with maybe, I don't know, a small logo or something on here.
You know who loves that? Saying to training the other day at Everton, Picks.
Yeah?
Oh, rocked into Finch Farm with it. Declan Rice and Mason Mount are the biggest buds in the England squad.
I'm going to go off you on this. You obviously know him a bit more on a personal level now. So I'm going to go for you. I would say I strongly agree, but
in England squad, yeah, probably, yeah.
Yeah?
Who's closer than them two?
Got to make a decision, lads.
no, I'll say I strongly agree in the England squad, yeah. Them two
I'm with
are-
you, yeah.
Yeah.
I think them two, yeah. They've made since that big, haven't
Yeah. Reece and Jude,
they? Always together.
always together.
Always together.
No, but no, them two are on camp. Them two are closer than.
Yeah,
than
I'd say as well.
so
on
the
camp,
so
yeah.
Mason stuff, I'd actually say not on camp. Them two actually, they got the biggest bromance because they
Conor
don't.
has a good one, Mingsy.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah,
Nah,
good
but
lad, yeah.
the Reece and Jude one, they are.
I think more so
everywhere.
Reece and Jude if you think about it because there's a couple more, isn't there? With Mason Deck. Shorty.
They break it up a
I'm
little
sure
bit.
as well in the Euros, Ben White and Calvin Phillips were doing movie day every day. Movie day every day. There was movie day.
Yeah.
So they was
Yeah.
just watching films all the time and seeing how
Together.
many films. Yeah. They used to have movie days. Like, how many films do you watch today? Or 3? We done 3 movies.
What, together? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's interesting, that, isn't it? Peter Crouch's robot is the most iconic celebration ever.
What?
Agree. Iconic.
It is like that's no, come on.
about
It is,
that.
No, because it's just because it was Crouch. It wasn't like, it was funny, weren't it?
It wasn't the best dance move in the world, but as you said, it's the word iconic. It was like, I don't think it was like the best robot I've seen, but it was iconic for sure.
Yeah, iconic, yeah. What are you thinking,
I
Walks?
can't say iconic, I'll say agree.
Yeah?
I'll say agree.
Have you got any on the top of your head which was better?
It was just out of nowhere, bro. It just came out of nowhere and
I
stuck
like
in
the
it.
Heskey one for England, definitely.
Oh, yeah, I don't
the
mind
Heskey
it.
one was a good one.
Yeah.
You probably won't.
What did he do?
It was the thing you earn it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Love it.
That was a good one for.
Love it.
I think other people have got stronger celebrations. I think that you know it because it's Crouchy, but I wouldn't say it's iconic.
I think I'm with him. Yeah.
It's not iconic.
What about in the current?
Ronaldo's is
No.
iconic. Yeah.
No, but it's like
Mbappe's
no,
is
but
iconic. Yours, iconic.
No, but I just,
Klinsmann, iconic.
no, I just feel like, bro. Okay, I get. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we move
I
back
get
down
what you
then?
mean. Yeah. I do-
Yeah,
I get
alright,
what you
thank
mean.
you.
I get what you mean. No, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay. I
It was a
get what you
good celebration at the time, but I don't think it's iconic. Strong word.
I thought you were stronger than that.
No, no.
Now we've
the way
had a
the-
conversation.
No, the way he
That's it.
broke it down.
Yeah.
I get what you mean.
I'm with him. I'm with him. No England player can speak a foreign language. Who are we talking?
Eric Dyer.
Clever fella. Very
John,
clever.
John's got a bit of Spanish. He can get by.
Yeah, he can get by.
Can he?
You
Yeah.
can get by him.
Can he?
Yeah.
Just Spanish?
Yeah, I think just Spanish.
Is it?
Tammy, Fick.
Italian?
Fick can speak Italian.
Italian,
You can,
yeah.
you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
have combos in Italian. So there's a few.
Yeah.
What about Jude? Is Jude picking up German?
I don't know. Is
I
it?
never heard Jude speak.
Love to ask Reece.
Ask Reece, yeah.
Have any of you got a bit?
Doesn't sound a bit of Portuguese from Wolves. Only a bit though. But
Yeah,
like words.
could-
No, I
you
can't speak
Give
it.
it a rest.
I can't speak
A
it.
scouse speaking
Listen.
Portuguese.
I can't speak it. I can't speak it.
You can
but just the
understand.
odd word.
Yeah.
The odd word.
What the
in
odd
it.
word?
Yeah, like the gaff would say words like me, like, and I'd know what he was saying because
What's
they speak
right?
a lot.
What, just a word or the sentence? You
No,
know
I wouldn't know the sentence.
You don't understand Portuguese, then, do you? It's like someone saying...
The presenters come out and just say, I understand Portuguese.
Making a last-ditch tackle is better than scoring a goal.
Oh, Kyle.
Oh, I love it.
Kyle, stop being
This is what
silly.
we've been waiting for.
Kyle, making a last-ditch challenge, you still got the goalkeeper in net.
Yeah, but
Or scoring a goal.
Yeah, but...
I would have still expected to score if you're one-on-one.
Yeah.
No, the key... So...
No, not the keeper in goal, but he would get a lot of credit for sprinting all the way back.
So no, it's a question. You made a last-ditch challenge or you scored the winning goal? What do you think
No,
you're going to
of
get more
course I'd
credit for?
like to score the winning goal.
It doesn't
but
say winning goal, it says scoring a goal. So if you're 2-0 up and you scored
I've
a
always
third.
said I'd rather assist the winner in a World Cup than score the winner in a World Cup.
Yeah?
That's just me. I'm not, you know me and scoring.
You're miles off it.
You think miles off it?
But the question was a last-ditch tackle.
Yeah, I know. So it's,
We're not
it's
talking about
irrelevant.
assisting.
All right. I agree. I've moved a little bit. I'd like to tackle someone and save a goal.
I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
Yeah, rather than score a goal.
Yeah. Kyle Walker is the quickest England player ever.
Ever?
Ever.
All right, is there any names on top of your head? The only one I can think of is Theo.
Yeah.
And that's it. And I don't think Theo's as quick as it.
Ever.
You don't think I think he was. He was so quick.
No.
Quicker than you, like.
He
Bro,
was
Kyle,
so quick.
Remember, we're not running 100 meters here. So it's not 100 meters just...
Talking about
for
football quick.
Football quick. So I'm not saying you couldn't, you could. My thing, what makes you different, people quick and then they slow down. Yours, the longer you're running, it's the quicker you're getting. And for me, that I don't quite process it, because when I'm running at full pelt, I can actually feel like the wheels go over a little bit. I feel a little tired. The longer the distance is the quicker you
get
get, man.
stronger.
Yeah, so for me, I banter him all the time and try to laugh at that, but he's...
I'll go agree. I think
You think
Theo.
Theo's
I think
quicker?
Theo was up there definitely. It depends. First over 5 yards, just like he says, I'm not catching him. But then Lennon over 5 yards, he was so quick.
No, but I'm talking about this. Alright, when you say quick, what are we saying? In a race, like 100 meters, or we're talking about football?
100 meters.
I think we talk about football quick. We're in football, aren't we? I don't think anyone's quicker than you lot.
Football quick, or even 100
personally.
meters, I think you're beating Theo.
Thanks.
As I said, because of that initial...
It's come back now, he's got a little bit of credit and...
No, because of that initial thing, yeah, Theo will be rapid, I do think, but I'm talking about to follow it through, no doubt. Even though I beat you a couple times.
Did he? David Beckham's free kick against Greece is the most iconic England goal ever.
You like the word iconic, don't you? Do you know iconic is like, oh my gosh, like this is incredible.
Do you disagree then?
I think it's a good goal. Do I reckon it's iconic?
You know, I think Gaz's is more iconic
Yeah, but then you look at Michael Owen for me.
against Argentina.
Yeah, like...
Some good goals up there, aren't there?
I'll just give it. I'll give it. Yeah, I'll give it.
Have you gone strongly agree? Yeah, so you had a little pop and then you went strongly agree.
Yeah, I just think
It's interesting that, Walks.
where he's done it, how he's done it, what he's had to do it, to get us to where we needed to get to, is iconic. Do I think it's the best ever goal for England? No, definitely not.
Okay.
We said iconic moment. Like
It's an
goal
iconic
scored.
moment,
Yeah,
of
it's a big
course.
moment,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
No, is it the most iconic goal scored? You said strongly agree. But you're
no,
saying
it's
you
not,
don't.
definitely not the most iconic goal scored. I think it's up there with one of them, but not
Do you think
the
Michael Owens was? Argentina?
Gascoigne.
Gaza, Scotland?
Yeah.
Yeah? What, you?
Owen.
I mean, imagine we go and win that and Scholes' goal gets us the European final. Was that an iconic goal? No. But for the moment...
No, it wouldn't be an
would've
iconic
been.
goal.
No, but he went like Beckham's whipping, Owens dribbled back.
No, but
It didn't say the best goal scored. It said
iconic.
iconic. That's what sticks in your head.
Yeah, but iconic's just like, yeah.
It's iconic. You're talking about goal iconics like the Zidane comes over. boom.
Yeah.
But if he scores in the final, win 1-0, like it's iconic,
It's
bro.
iconic, yeah. I agree.
Oh, I agree then. I agree.
I would make a better manager than the person opposite me.
I think he would be better. I don't think my character's really a manager. I'm
You
more
think
of
he
an
would be better?
Yeah, I'm more of
I
an
like your
assistant.
honesty.
Yeah, I'm more
I
of
was
an
actually
assistant.
gonna, bro. I was gonna say, I'd actually, if I was a manager,
Yeah.
which I don't think I would be, but I think you'll be the perfect.
Yeah, I'm more of an assistant.
Yeah.
You know, get the lads on side,
Be the bridge.
Yeah, anyone's
bridge.
a little bit down, anything, put your arm around him, spoke
Yeah, I
to the
can see
manager,
that, yeah.
you know, make sure that
He's the one that I'd say would rally everyone up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so I think manager, he would be better than me.
What sort of manager would you be?
Terrible.
What would you wear?
What would I wear? I'll try a little thing on the sideline.
Would you?
Yeah, I definitely.
Little bit out there?
Yeah, nothing crazy, but I'll do something. You know what I mean? Oh, he looks good, but I don't think I'd be the best manager, but I reckon I'd have some. I reckon I have some tactics still. I'll come up with something.
Yeah?
I reckon. But I don't know if I'd be able to.
I think you demand respect.
No.
No, I don't mean not demand it, but I think just with who you are and what you do, I think you naturally demand respect. I think people respect you.
Yeah, I think people
I think
respect
that's
him
what
with
would
what he's,
be-
yeah.
As a manager.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because of what you've done in the game.
What have I done?
Is he winding me up?
No.
Yeah, anyway.
You've achieved a lot.
No, but I do believe, not the face, not to be in the face as a manager, but like behind the closed doors, like I reckon I've got a little, yeah. But not
something.
Yeah, I got something.
Conor, how do you stack up to these two as a manager, do you think?
As a
Oh,
manager?
yeah. Yeah, 100%.
What's that?
Con's got to be a manager.
Oh, it's either one or two. He's gonna be like the leading host of a flipping one of the Sky or something, or a manager.
You will do, will you?
You will.
No, I
You'll be
like
the main.
them both. I like them both. I like doing both. I'm doing my badges now, so
You'll take over from Gary Neville for sure. Or,
don't tell him that.
He'll be coming through.
Don't tell him that. He'll be bashing me every week.
no, I do think Conor will make a top manager. To
Yeah.
be fair.
Nah, it's a nice one.
No, you would.
I enjoy it, yeah. The World Cup is the best tournament in all of sport. Nothing beats it, does it? Nothing compares. You like golf? Does any of the golf compare?
No.
No?
No, not
Big
even
tournament
close.
or not?
No, not even close.
World Cup's the one, isn't it?
Yeah, World Cup.
For sure.
Yep.
Yeah? Love it. Okay.
So what other tournaments would you guys watch outside of football? Is there anything that you think compares?
I don't think anything compares. I like Wimbledon.
I went to Wimbledon.
Did you?
Yeah, this year.
I can imagine that, yeah.
It was okay.
Was it?
It was okay. It was good, but it wasn't.
What match did, what matches
I
did
watched
you see?
Nadal.
Did you?
Yeah, but
Player.
I wanted to go to the toilet and I couldn't leave to go to the toilet because you can't leave until they've finished, like they've done a changeover. I was like, well, mate, I'm dying for a week. Like, I just want to go to the toilet. But then I didn't really get it that obviously, well, I did get it because you couldn't be loud. But then when I got outside for the toilet, I had to wait until they changed over for me to then go back to my seat. So
Yeah. So that ruins the
Serious?
experience a little bit.
it's like proper. Like you can't just get up and say I'm going to the toilet. You've got to wait until people change, so then you go toilet. Then you want to come back to your seat. You can't get up to your seat because they need to then change again. So everyone's just queuing outside, waiting to then get to the seat.
So do you think that's the main reason why you prefer the World Cup? I've just got one more, guys, but I'm going to ask this one if that's okay, Conor.
Yeah.
Conor Coady has been a brilliant presenter today.
I'm joking.
That's poor, isn't it? That is poor, mate.
He's been top. He's
No, I
been top.
think it's been very good.
We work together, me and Kyle. He knows about me, don't we?
Do you rate yourself, Conor? Do you think you've got a career in this?
I enjoy it, yeah. I enjoy letting, so people can have a little pop against each other and I'll sit back and enjoy it. Yeah, I enjoyed it, yeah. Always done well.
So let me finish. If anyone wants to take him on board, just contact me and Raheem. We can do some percentage and work from there. Yeah.
Cheers, Kyle.
That's
No worries.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
What's up, man? Thank you.
You'd always make a date for the FA Cup final, you know, so to get to a position where you win it and seeing my dad and going like, oh my God, you know, we've done it, and then when I had the cup in my hand, looking up to him, like, you know, think of the history and the people that have had their hands on it, or the games that we've watched together, and me as a kid.